right. Let me get situated in my chair here. Whew. All right, cool. Good morning. This is episode 6 of Car Mechanic Simulator 2021, the newer of the two Car Mechanic Simulators that I've played. And today is Story Order Sunday. So we are going to be going through Story Order cars only. So those blue ones at the top, those are the ones that we're going to be doing. But before we do, I do want to show you what I have got in the parking deck. I have our Salem 15 that we're going to redo, right? We have our Ribson Skyline that we've already redone. We've got our little GTI Golf, the Emden Jaeger. We're going to fix him up and probably sell him. But more importantly, I found this guy. It's kind of like a take off the old like 8.6 Toyota, which is kind of cool. Most of you may recognize it from an anime called Initial D, drifting anime. It's kind of cool. I absolutely love watching it. I think we might want to, that might be one we'll redo and we'll keep. So we'll sell the Jaeger. We'll sell the Salem once we refix him, because we do need to start getting those trophies on the way. So yeah, let's start with our first story order. Looks like the Ribson Skyline is what needs some work. Wow. Okay, yeah, it's going to need... Holy moly, that needs a ton of work. Johnny. Great. Thanks, Johnny. So we're going to need to repair, replace the body parts, change the oil, change the brake fluid, coolant fluid, power, steering fluid. Yeah, but let me make sure a lot of the engine stuff, spark plugs. Okay, I don't see a water pump in here. So we'll go ahead and we'll swap out the radiator fluid and power steering fluid and stuff first. We can do that out here. Gotta get our drain tool. Brake fluid, radiator fluid, power steering fluid. And that engine needs some work too. Holy moly. That is a super rusted engine. You can already tell the parts that we're going to have to swap out. I could actually try and fix some of the parts. Those are fixable parts. So we might give that a shot. I did try the... So the repair aspect is a little bit different from last time. It's no longer based on chance. It is kind of like a mini game, just like the scrapping. You have to basically get the little tick mark in the green area, and I think the higher you go with the repair parts, maybe the more easier it is to get lucky and repair the parts. So let's fill this up, and then we'll get her inside. Car lift number 1. Also, if you haven't noticed, you guys might have noticed the A-Team van over there in the back. I have pulled everything off. The engine is out. Everything is out from underneath it. I've repaired what I could. The engine is over there on the little engine stand. We'll do that on Tuesday. If I'm able to stream on Tuesday, we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, let's focus on the body parts first. So the front bumper's missing, the left door window. Okay, so these guys just got to come off. Do all the parts have to come off? Windshield, yeah, everything comes off. Let's just take all the body parts off, because looks like all these are going to have to be fixed. So we'll go ahead and just yank all these off and replace them with new ones. Don't forget that license plate. I don't think license plates are necessary for parts. Let's see, who is that just joined? Hello, farming girl. How are you? All right, I think we've got all the parts. So let's go to our body shop. Oh, didn't want to buy 2 of those. It happens. Sometimes the game is not as fast as my fingers. Hood. Get some of these headlights on. And then we'll work on the engine, because it does look like the engine is going to be the whole the difficult part. There's our 2 windows that we bought accidentally. No big deal though. I wonder if I don't think it asked us to fix the body frame. Oh, yeah, so I forgot I was going to mention this. I did I don't have the necessary information. Oh, it's because it's on the front. Silly goose. I did a XP, like one of those little bonus XP orders for a car, and it asked me to increase the horsepower by 12 to 17%. And it was interesting because that actually requires you to either use your scrap parts to upgrade parts, right, on the car, or to go in and to the performance section and actually buy performance parts and install it on the car. I thought that was really cool. So I got like I got some of the ignition coils and things like that, and unfortunately I actually put too much horsepower into it, and you have to be in between 12 and 17%, otherwise it won't count. So I thought that was pretty cool. All right, let's see. We got our fluids, oil. Let's go ahead and get our oil thing. Let's hike that guy up. Yes, hike. Why can't I hike you up? What's going on? Oh. And we'll get our oil drain over there. We're going to have to refill that with oil. We're definitely going to hit a level 11 after this, that's for sure. We are really close. We might hit level 11 before we get done. Alright, so let's go ahead and just mark these. Oil filter, we need to go ahead and take that off. 2 wheeled hub bearings. Rear drive axle. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and grab our oil filter. Car parts. Oil filter, and then we'll grab our wheel hub bearings. I think I remember seeing the wheel hub bearings in the rear drive thing. 2 of those. Was it just solid rear drive axle? Or no, it was this one. Rear drive axle. That guy. Cool. Alright, we'll put these on, so we'll go ahead and get those out of the way. Then the rest, engine-wise, looks like it's going to be handled from the top. And I'm thinking our wheel bearings that need to be replaced are going to be back here too. I hope they are. Hope they're not like up front. We got to take all the wheels off. That would seem kind of silly. Yep, there it is. Wheel hub bearing. Alright, go ahead and put that on. At least that's not too bad. Wait, that's the rim for the van. I wasn't able to repair the rims on the van. You have to have a higher repair skill. So I ended up having to buy them. So that's why they're already pre-installed and balanced, because I wanted to get that kind of out of the way, because while the wheel balancing was kind of fun to do, it was a little bit tedious. And I know you guys probably don't like watching me try and balance wheels and install rims, you know, or install wheels and stuff. So I went ahead. Now I did it again. I went ahead and did them already. All right. So okay, so that is that. Let's go ahead and bring her down. We'll get to work on the top half of the car here. Yeah, I knew that throttle was going to have to come off. A lot of rusted parts in here. A lot of rusted parts. Oh, that fuel rod's got to go first. Huh. We'll take everything we can out first, and we'll see what we can fix. Oh, this is our coil cover. I am really glad that they did not require you to actually hover the cursor over the screws to unbolt them, because, oh buddy, that would stink. How many camshafts do we have to replace? Just one camshaft? Yep, just one camshaft. Okay. Oh, the power steering pump. We have to take that off. Crud. That's gonna leak the power steering pump over the over everything. Okay. All right, we'll drain that power steering fluid really quick, because I don't want to get that $50 fee. Good news is the only thing we have to swap out here is this camshaft right here. So we will ignition coil, please. Thank you. Looks like a pretty rough spark plug there. Yikes. I don't think I have any spark plugs. I don't. Let's go ahead and put those spark plugs in. Needed some ignition coils too, right? Oh, hey. I think I needed two. That's weird. I'm not sure why it switched around in there. Hey, welcome. Whoever joined. Hold on. Let me see who it is. Hey, Spirit. What's up? Go with him. How are you guys doing? Welcome, welcome. Hey, Max. What's up, my dude? Just doing some story order cars here in Car Mechanic. Oh, in Car Mechanic Simulator. We are going to take that ignition coil off too, because that one's probably in some. That one's definitely in bad shape. All right. All right. What other ignition coils had to come off? Those two. Yeah, I had some horsepower ones that I was going to try and use on that car. But we're not going to use that on a story car, because it's not really necessary. That one I think is okay. Alright, let's check our list, make sure we got our ignition coils done. Alright, so those are good. All the spark plugs have been swapped out. Perfect. Okay. Just want to make sure the radiator fan, the belt, power steering pump. Okay, we can put all of this back on. So let's go ahead and see what we can repair. And I'll show you guys the little mini game here. Oh, we can't repair anything. Perfect. Apparently it doesn't let you repair users' vehicles and stuff. Oh, we gotta replace this camshaft. Wow, you're moving too fast, Ghost. Come on. Let's just take all this front half off here, because I think I should be able to... No, I gotta take the whole thing off. Which means I have to drain the reservoir tank. Right? No? Maybe not. Maybe not. Hold on. That's the water pump over there. We don't need that. Crankshaft pulley comes out. Timing cover. Ooh, I might not have to... Oh, yes. I might not have to take out the radiator fluid. Oh, that would be great. Oop. Get that idle roller out first. And then we'll go ahead and grab the serpentine belt. Serpentine belt, cam gear, and camshaft. But first we gotta take all of these little camshaft caps off. There's so many. We are definitely going to get to level 12 today with our with just this build. I'm almost positive we're probably going to hit level 12 before we either that or we're going to be really, really close. Alright, camshaft cap. Let's go ahead and grab some parts here. Our camshafts. Where are you? There you are. Actually, hold on. Is this just the turbo or is this the normal one? This is the turbo. Okay. And I think this is as engine head cover B that we need. Engine head cover B. Where are you? There you are. Okay. Get these guys on. Bum 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 bum. Gonna compare your Humvee to our simulator. We don't have Humvees in the simulator though, unfortunately, Max. Camshaft cap, last two. This is the most tedious part. Well, I take that back. This is one of the most tedious parts about engine building, are the camshaft caps. But the other one is like when you're doing a any sort of like V8 engine, you have these like valve rods and like rocker arms and stuff. That is super tedious. All right, let's get this engine head cover on, and this. We need another coils cover. I don't think that's in... No, I don't think that's in the electronics. It shouldn't be in the electronics section. I think I do need a belt tensioner, though. There it is. Yeah, I didn't think it was... It's a part. It's not an electronic piece, so... Dum dum. We're at 1,015 out of 1,050. Intake manifold. That one's, yeah. All right, intake manifold. There you are. And then we're going to need our throttle. And that's that should be it for the top half. We'll got to make sure to put that fuel rod in there. Yeah, don't forget that fuel rod, or sorry, fuel rail. And then that's just our throttle. We'll go all the way to the T's. Where are you? V6 throttle. There you are. You got to be careful to not buy the turbo version because it will not fit. Alright, let's see. That should be it for the top half. We'll double check our parts list just to make sure. Yep. And yes. Oh wait. Throttle. Let's mark that guy off too. Where's our battery? Let's grab our battery because we're going to put that on the charger really quick. Because we have a little battery charger over here, so we don't have to buy batteries anymore. That's really nice. We're going to let that charge while we work on the front end here. Oh, let's get a little bit better angle. Oh, I say that as I look right into the radiator again, right? Alright, idle roller B. And this should be able to put our timing cover back on. We do need a new i4 power steering pump. So we're going to buy one of those. Our crankshaft is good. We have another idle roller here that is good. So let's get our power steering pump. I'm pretty sure we need a serpentine belt too. There we go. Welcome everybody. Thank you all for coming. You guys are awesome. Alright, I think we need this. I think we need a new serpentine belt. We do. Yep, we do. That is a horrible looking serpentine belt. Alright. Where is our funky looking serpentine? It's serpentine belt B. There it is. I hope that's it. Yep, that's it. Okay. Whew. A little nervous there. Got our belt tensioner. We did get a new one. Yep. Yep. And then we have one more radiator fan. I think that's got to be replaced, right? Yeah, that one was jacked up. Radiator fan. Where are you? There you are. Okay. I think that's it. With the exception of the battery. Let me just double check. Battery. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit part unmount. We're going to grab our battery. Nope. Our battery is good to go. But before that, we're going to fill up our reservoir tank and our fuel and our oil. Because we don't want to leave this. It did ask us to change out the oil. So we didn't quite get to level 12, but once we hit complete on this job, we're gonna jump up to level 12, guaranteed. Because the XP we're gonna get from a story order cars is quite a bit. So we're gonna hit level 12. I'm not sure how many points, how many skill points we're gonna get, but we'll see just exactly how much. We only have one skill point, kind of waiting to be used. So there's our battery, there's our job, everything is done. Finish the order. Yes! And boom, just like that, level 12. Alright, let's go see just how many skill points we got from that, from hitting level 12. 5. Okay, so we have 4 skill, we got 4 skill points for hitting level 12. So we can spend the 3 right here, or we can spend the 4 and increase the speed for screwing and unscrewing. Or increase the mounting speed, or hold on to it. You know what? Let's go with that. Just because I want to bolt on things faster. Alright. Story car number 2. Here we go. Oh, nice. It is a Panther. Like a BMW, I guess. Wow. That, well, it's gone now. Oh, there it is. That's a 25% extra XP for that. And, that's quite a bit that needs to be done. I'm going to grab that just to hold on to it. And then that's... Oh, wait. That was not the one we wanted, was it? Oh, it is. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, let's grab this story car. Bring it into the garage. Car number 1 and let's figure out what needs to be done. First of all, it needs to be washed, that's for sure. Every single one of these cars that come in are super, super dirty. Alright, what all needs to be done on this guy? Okay, so we got to repair and place some repair or replace some body parts. Change the oil like we always do. Spray it the factory color. Okay. Change the coolant fluid and refill the windshield washer fluid. What do we have to do here? So we got some brake discs. So we do have some rear axle knuckle housing. So a lot of this looks like suspension, 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 suspension. Oh, sweet. It is all suspension. That is beautiful. I love that. Okay. So what were the parts that needed to be? The front bumper, B. Rear bumper, B. So rear bumper, front bumper. Oh, don't forget that license plate. Can't forget that license plate. Yeah. It looks like, Max, it looks like this guy took this thing mudding, of course, right? I don't know what he was thinking. All right, so our front left fender, front right fender, and then right headlight B. There's our right headlight, front left fender, right left fender, and unfortunately we don't have the skill points yet to repair our body parts. So I don't. Front bumper. Let me check. I'm gonna check the performance section. Oops. I just want to make sure we're not gonna grab the wrong parts here. Yep. See, front bumper B. Look at that. See, I'm glad we took a peek there. Right headlight B, and then our front. We need our front and left fenders. Front fender. Front fender. Alright, let's go ahead and slap these bad boys on, and we'll make sure we get credit for these. Don't forget to put the license plate up there, Ghost, because you get yelled at if you don't. Ooh, California license plate. Right headlight B, and then the back half, we're going to just put our rear bumper. God, this thing looks awful. It's so bad. It's so freaking dirty. It's unbelievably dirty, man. Oh, God. But the good news is we should have... Hey, C, good morning. How are you? We should have all of the body parts done. We'll just double check it really quick. All of our body parts are done. Spray factory color. Change the coolant. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and get the fluids done first, because it doesn't look like we have to do any engine modifications or engine repair. So we're going to drain the oil. Take that back over there. Drop it back down. We're going to fill it up with oil, coolant, and windshield washer fluid. Just because we'll get all of that knocked out of the way. Oh no, there it is. Okay, I got a little nervous there. I didn't see the oil. I didn't see the oil cap. Oh, we're chilling at an angle here. That's interesting. Yeah, one thing I noticed with the Nissan DLC, the GTR, the 2015 GTR. That's in this game that you get if you get a job that says to replace the oil or change the oil. Oh God, what did I do? I poured the wrong thing. Ugh. It's okay. It's alright. Wait, I have to drain it, right? It says drain it, right? Change, yeah. Aha. I almost mixed it. So the GTR in this game, when it asks you to change the oil, it's not a normal, easy feat. Like, you have to take the whole top half of the engine off just to get to the oil cap on the GTR, and then you can fill it up with oil, and now you have to put it all back together. It's a little insane. I realized I had to do that twice, and I was like, never again. I'm not doing that again. Alright, so this is our last windshield washer fluid. We'll top that guy off. And then I think the rest, that whole assembly back there. Oh man, that whole assembly back there is the only thing that we have to do. Nothing else is blue. This is great. Heck yeah. Alright. Take these brake pads off. Brake disc. I don't think we have to take everything else off here. Oh, rear wheel hub. Grab that guy. Ah, it's so much faster. I don't think we... Well, that one's not fast. This is... Ah, okay, so it's got to go up on the lift. All right, no worries. Close the hood. I'll put it back up top. And then, yeah, that's... Man, that's really great that this is the only section that needs to be adjusted. I'll take that any day. This is a different story car than the other one, for sure. That's got to come off anyway, so that's got to come off really up close and personal on this guy. I'll try and see what I can repair also. It is a story car, so I'm not sure if it's going to let us repair any parts. If it does, great. I can show you guys the little mini game you got to play, or you have to do. I wouldn't necessarily call it playing, because it gets a little stressful when you're trying to get that cursor to land in the right slot. Oh, is that shock absorber? All right, no, shock absorber is good. We don't need to replace that. Just that rear knuckle housing. All right, let's go see what if we can repair any parts. I hope we can. Can we? No, we can't, because they have to be absolutely replaced. Those two pieces don't need to be replaced. So, all right, let's go into our parts list. Let's see what we need. Brake disc, brake pads, brake caliper, rear axle knuckle housing A. Do we need any? We need one rubber bushing. Okay, just one rubber bushing. All right. To the parts. Car parts, suspension. I've already forgot what I've needed. We do need a spring cap. We do need a rear shock absorber cap, because those were not good looking. That's rear knuckle housing A. One rubber bushing. And the rear suspension arm, I think we needed. And this guy, we're going to find out. If not, we have extra parts now, so that's good. Small rubber bushing. Oh, we already have that. Small rubber. Yep, we needed one of those. Needed one of those. I do need to make sure I get the right... I'm pretty sure I bought a rubber bushing. Right? I did buy a rubber bushing. Rear suspension arm. Yep. Okay, he's getting an extra one. Rear shock or rear suspension arm. Okay. This guy. Oh, I thought I bought one of those. Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't buy one of those. My bad. What do you mean you're struggling? The Royal Town car? I have not tried the Royal Town car. Is it a story car, Evil? Ooh, wheel hub. Oh, and actually we needed a wheel hub, so there we go. I must have bought that one a long time ago. Rear wheel hub. Yep, need one of those. Struggling with adding plate number on the car. I haven't had issues adding plate numbers on a car. If it's that specific one, I'll have to take a look at it when I get to that one. I haven't gotten to that one yet. We'll see if it's maybe the next one or not. Rear drive axle. Yep. Rear drive axle. Where are you? There you are. Brake pad. Brake caliper. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, 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 no. That, yeah, that's ours. Okay, and let me just... Cool. All right, we got all of that done. Now, that's not the right tire. Come on, Ghost. Every single time. We're going to put these van tires on the wrong car. Okay, that should be everything parts-wise. Oil, we just got to spray paint the factory color. So let's take it to the paint shop. There we go. Factory color. It's still going to be dusty too, watch. Factory color, right? Paint the car. Car is dirty and unprepared for paint. Ah, so you do have to wash the car. I like it. Okay, cool. Good enough. Good to know. Good to know. Do you have to wash the outside of the car? I don't think so. Ah, I wonder if the rusted parts are going to be an issue. Oh. Nope. Wow. A rusted white Panther. FMW Panther. Did I get credit for it? I did. Finishing the order. All right. Okay. The next story car is a Bolt cargo car. Working at the car wash. This is true. All right, we're going to go to car lift A. Let's see, man, it's only been 40 minutes and we're already on our third story car. We did get a little lucky with that Panther being only requiring that rear suspension section to be worked on. All right, let's see what exactly we have to do here. My sister recommended your workshop. We're not going to read that yet. All right, change, and so we got to change the oil, change brake fluid, change coolant, change power steering, refill the windshield washer fluid. Now the question is, brake discs, brake pads, crankshafts. Oh no, the crankshaft has to be fixed. Yikes. Well, we're gonna have to take the whole engine apart for that. Crankshaft bearing caps, front springs, ignition wires, piston rings, piston with con rods, rod caps, rocker arms, rubber bushings, oh, valve push rods. Oh boy. Oh boy. This is going to be a complete engine rebuild for this guy. Okay. Let's focus on... Let's drain the coolant stuff first. Let's get this out of the way. When you try to add the front plate, man, I don't know, Evil. I'll tell you what, when I get to it, definitely kind of keep an eye out for the stream and stuff. I'll if I get that town car storyline, I'll see if maybe we can figure it out. Because I don't like the idea that that there's a glitched story car. That's not cool. All right, brake fluid. Get the brake fluid out. Did it say to replace the windshield washer fluid or just add to it? Just add to it, right? Yeah, refill the windshield washer fluid. Do you know what oh, I don't know what she did to this poor man. Okay. Gosh, you know what? Let's do the suspension stuff first. It's going to be just a little bit easier because the suspension stuff it's kind of easier to get to. Golly, I feel really bad for this car. Can we get to the engine? There's our starter. We've got to get this drive. Oh, we've got to get this drive shaft off, anyways, because we've got to get to. Got to get to the clutch plate that's in there. I think that clutch plate was bad, from what I was seeing. That oil filter definitely needs to be swapped out too, I think. It does look like the clutch plate is jacked up in there. It looks pretty rusted. But other than that, it looks like it's just the clutch plate and not the flywheel, so we should be able to just pop that guy back on. If we have a spare, we don't have a spare. Where's our transmission section? There we go. Clutch plate. It was because the transmission, the story says my sister recommended your garage, but here you are. Back to the car. I'm coming with you with my truck. Oh well, it was the guy. I don't know what he did to it. Air filter, alternator. Let's go ahead and just mark the brakes. We're going to mark the suspension stuff that we need to, not the crankshaft. The suspension stuff first. Get that out of the way. Because that does look like piston rings, rear axle, rear shock absorber, rubber bushings. Holy moly. What did you do to this car, man? Holy cow. Dear God. Wheel hub bearing. Wheel hub bearing. Man. What did you do? Alright, we can put this gearbox back on. We don't need to do anything else with that. And I think we can put the drive shaft on. We don't need to do anything with the drive shaft. So let's see. Let's go ahead and buy a starter from our electronics department. We do need an alternator too, by the way. I did see that in there, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that too. And it's a V8 starter that we're going to need. Car parts. Suspension. Yeah, let's start taking these things off and figuring out just exactly what we need. Alright. Start with the tire first. Oh, this is definitely faster, that's for sure. Alright, looks like our caliper, not our caliper, so that should be good. These brake pads are definitely going to need to go. This brake disc is definitely going to need to go, and our wheel hub bearing is going to be the one right here. Ah, come on now. There we go, wheel hub bearing. Okay. Our steering rack, so we got to take our sway bar off. Double wishbone shock absorber. And then the other side as well. This rubber bushing does need to come off. I think the other rubber bushing was over there. Oops. Get this sway bar. We gotta get this tire off anyways, because I think the disc also needs to be swapped out too. Alright, there's our brake pads, brake disc, and is our wheel hub bearing in here? Yes. Alright, okay, this isn't as bad as I thought it would be. We do need to take 2 more wheel rubber bushing, so that rubber bushing needs to come off. This rubber bushing needs to come off. This rubber bushing needs to come off. Okay, let's start buying some parts, but first, let's get our pieces we need. Our double wishbone shock absorber, we need 2 of those, because we're going to assemble those really quick. Front sway bar, I did see we need a front sway bar. We need at least 4 rubber bushings. What else today? Oh, wheel hub bearings, 2 of those. 2 brake pads, 2 brake discs, ventilated. Alright, let's go assemble our springs really quick. Click, click, click. I'm glad it makes noise this time. The old game didn't make noise. It's just ominously quiet as it was assembling all the pieces, wondering if it's going to break and shoot a spring into your face. If any of you have worked on cars, that is like probably one of the scariest things I've ever had to do is replace springs. Okay. Get this bottom suspension arm on. Wow, that's 100%. That's not the right one. There we go. I was about to say that's not the right one. No, you're not getting 2 brand new rubber bushings. You're only getting 1. Sorry. Rubber bushing. That one's getting a brand new one because it needs a new one. Our sway bar, we'll put that. Oh, it's a sway bar B. Come on, Ghost. Didn't pay attention. Now we got an extra sway bar. It's alright, we'll just sell it and get rid of it. Come on, there we go. Alright, so that should be wheel hub cap. Yep, it's good to go. Our wheels, our rim, make sure we don't use the really good rims. Alright, get over here to this guy. Cross member. There's our rubber bushing. Yes, sir. Alright, this isn't as bad as I thought it would be. Of course, I say that before I realize I have to work on the engine, so not too excited about that part. Literally the whole bottom half of the engine is going to have to be replaced. Which means the whole top half of the engine has to come off. Brake disc, brake pads, calipers, our wheel bearing, wheel hub cap, and our wheel. We should be good at this point. I hope we are. I just put everything back together. Alright, let's check our parts. Make sure the front half is good. Brake discs are all set. Those brake pads still need to be replaced. Those are in the back. Front sway bar, front springs. Okay. Rubber bushing, rubber bushing, rubber bushing, rubber bushing. Our starter. Our wheel hub bearing. Sweet. Alright, cool. So we are good to go on the front end. Now we're going to work on the back half of the car. What all do we need to take off and where? Okay. So we got to take this. We got to take the whole assembly off anyways because we got to get to the rear axle knuckle housing. So let's go ahead and start ripping this guy off. Brake pads, brake disc, solid rear axle, wheel hub, and then this guy. These are small rubber bushings. Oops. The plates don't need to be replaced, so that's good. So at least that's one less thing we have to deal with. We're going to need 4 small rubber bushings, 2 leaf springs, and 2 rear shock absorber Bs. So let's go ahead and get the rear shock absorber Bs, 2 of those, 2 leaf springs, 4 of those U-bolts, 4 small rubber bushings, and we will hold that right there. Yep, that one's got to come off too. WD-40. Of course, gravity doesn't exist in this game. Can I get the small rubber bushing from up here? Yeah. This guy off. Brake pads obviously need to be swapped out. Brake pad. Oh, not the muffler. Not the muffler. Rear drive axle. Those bolts are so fast to get off. Those right there for the rear axle knuckle housing C. Okay, rear axle knuckle housing C. That's what I was forgetting to get. Oh no. Oh, brake pads. And I think that's it actually. So let's start putting it all back together. Leaf spring, brand new. Small rubber bushing, brand new. Leaf spring plate, there we go. Oh no, what? No. We don't need new ones. We need a new one of those, that's for sure. Alright. Rear shock absorber. Get that small rubber bushing in there before I forget. Rear axle knuckle housing. Oops, that was not. Back up. Back it up. There we go. Wheel hub. Good to go. Solid rear drive axle. Brake disc. Brake pad. Oh, I have a brake lathe, man. I forgot to use the brake lathe. I haven't tried that yet. We might have to try that. Actually, no, I don't think I have a bad brake to adjust or work on. I'll tell you what, if I have I think I sold it, the used part. We'll give it a shot. It doesn't say you have to, there's no trophies for doing the brake part, but I did want to try the tool. Because I have tried all the other ones. The headlight adjustment, all that other stuff, that was actually pretty cool to do. Alright, last 2 U-bolts. Small rubber bushing. Oh. Axle knuckle housing C. Oh wait, we had one already? Oh, we had one from the other car. That's right, because we have another van we're working on. No. You're not getting 100% one. Get out of here. Brake disc. And this should be our... Nope. Our tire. Again, I did it. I did it again. Alright, I think we're done with the suspension part. Just double check the brake pads are good. The leaf springs are good. Let's go ahead and start marking the other ones that need to be changed out. Ah, the fuel pump. Rocker arms. We'll go ahead and take these off because these don't need to be swapped out. Okay, so not everything has to come out, but... Oh no. Where are those rubber bushings? Oh no. Oh no, where are those rubber bushings? Oh crap. There's a rubber bushing. It needs to be swapped out. Oh, these. Alright, fine. I can't believe I missed. How did I miss these? It's alright. 4 rubber bushings and we'll be good. No big deal. No biggie. Look at that. Easy peasy. Nope. Wrong tire again, Ghost. Man, if I had a freaking dollar for every time that happened today, I'd have quite a few dollars. Alright, get this top half off. And then we'll start taking apart the oil pan because we got to get those rod caps and stuff off anyway. So we'll go ahead and get those done. Because we're already underneath the van. Oh, come on! There's another credit right there. Alright. Good to go. Alright, so now all of those things should be done. Let's double check the rubber bushings just to make sure. Okay, good. Alright, here we go. I'm pretty sure I, Yep, I did. Thought I did. Oh, I have to take the, I don't think I have to take the transmission case off, but we'll see. Look at all of that blue. Oh, jeez. Steering rack's in the way. It's getting hard to see. Oh. I think I even have to swap out the rings here. So all the rods, all the pistons have to come out. So that doesn't really matter, actually. I'm going to go ahead and take this stuff off just in case I do have to take the, I think I do have to take the clutch plate, the flywheel, and all of that off in order to get that crankshaft out. So I'm just going to kind of get ahead of the curve here just so I don't have to like hoist the car up again. I want to say alright, so everything else is from the engine bay, is that correct? Alright, let's see if I have to actually... Yeah, I've already drained everything out of here. Alright, here we go. Start ripping this stuff apart. Those ignition wires look pretty shot. These little clips here also look pretty jacked up. Well, not the clips, but this distributor cap, I'm sorry. The distributor cap looks a little messed up here. Spark plugs. Here comes the fun part with the valve push rods and the rocker arms. Oof, that is like... Pretty sure all this has to come off anyways. I don't think... let me just make sure I don't have to... As if this couldn't get any more tedious, they have the bolts that are rusted for the rocker arms. It's like, come on, man. I already have to sit here and fight with this. But yet those aren't rusted. What? There's our rocker arm, valve push rod, valve push rod. You can see why this is a little bit tedious now. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, the very last one. Look at that. Exhaust manifold. Oh. Loosen it up. Sorry, this is getting a little tedious for everybody that's watching. I mean, there's not much to talk about when you're trying to take all these small little parts off. I will definitely go ahead and say that this will be our last story car for the day, because this is going to be a bit long. I wish you had the ability to take out multiple of these. Like, I have two hands, right? Like, why can I not grab two valve rods at the same time and uninstall them, you know? Alright. Yay, we're done with the engine head. Or that part. Oh, what? Alright, now we can take all of our pistons out. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure what needs what. I think I'm going to install the ones that need... I know I need 4 pistons. Where's the pistons? There they are. I think I needed... Oh. I think I needed 4. Let's double check everything just to make sure. Oh, there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. I only needed 3 pistons. Cool. So we need all 8 rings. So all the rings need to be replaced. So let's buy the other 4. And let's get to installing on the pistons themselves. I know those were brand new that needed to be replaced. And there's our other one right there. Alright, cool. Piston with Conrod. You know what? I'm just going to throw in a new one for him too, because I just don't want to sell it. There's our pistons. There's our other ring. So we should have everything done this with the rings at least, and the pistons, if we can at least take those out of our car status. Yes. Okay, let's just for less chaos, let's go ahead and not much chaos solved there, but okay. Oh boy. Go and put this idle roller back on because we don't need it. Didn't need to take it off. Water pump pulley. Sorry about that. We did buy the alternator already. We're going to get that on. Engine head cover. I think I need this part, right? Okay, what is the ignition distributor? That is still good. The fuel filter, I think, needs to be swapped out, right? Oh, we already have a 100% fuel filter. Sweet. The ignition distributor rotor, we have a... Oh, that's from our other van. Now. I bet that's in the electronics part, too. Our ignition rotor, yep. And our ignition distributor cap. And then there's going to be some wires here. Just trying to keep the cluster down just a little bit. Go ahead and put this guy on. Air filter. We need a new one. Okay. What are the ignition wires we need? Is it just ignition wires for a V8? V8 OHVF? Hold on. Let's check and make sure we're getting the right thing here. V8 OHVF. Okay. So we can go ahead and mark that off. There's our air filter. Air cover. Okay. All right. Let's serpentine belt, V8 OHV, and then we can take our ignition wires off, just because it's kind of hard to see which. We do need a V8 oil filter, which spark plugs we're gonna have to swap out here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. There's some spark plugs that need to be swapped out here. Which ones? 1, 2, 3. So this guy is the same old, same old. All right, back to our electronics parts. Spark plugs. 1, 2, 3. I think we need a fourth one for the other side, but we'll just double check and make sure. Alright, so that is good. I want to make sure I get the right valve push rods too installed, so I have to see which ones I need. Alright, so I only need 2 more. Two more spark plugs. 2 more spark plugs. Okay. 2 more spark plugs. I don't regularly have extra parts, but there are, when you replace a lot of these parts, I mean, a lot of the old ones, they're just like yours to keep, but you can't repair them or anything because they belong to a story car. So I just sell them, or I scrap them. I try and scrap them and get that, do that little mini game. All right, let's get this stuff out of the way. Rocker arms, rod caps, spark plugs. Serpentine belt is good. Spark plug. Oh, crap! We need to replace the timing chain. And the timing chain is in there. Ah, you got me this time. You got me this time, Car Mechanic Simulator. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. I knew, I freaking knew we had to do something in here. It was just, it was too easy. It was too easy to not have to rip the whole front half of this off to get access to it. Nope. Yeah. Power steering pump. Rip that bad boy off. Got to get this little arm off. Alternator has to come off again. Oh, idle roller. Arm B. Water pump. I hope I'm pretty sure I drained the fluid. Pretty sure I drained the fluid here. All right, crankshaft pulley, and then our timing cover should be able to come off, no problem. And then we'll get our timing chain. Timing chain.
Oh, and our cam gear. All right, so car parts, cam gear, 4. There it is. We gotta go over to the T's for our timing section. Timing chain for a V8 OHV. There we go. Oh, come on, game. Is that what I wanted? That's not what I wanted. Alright. Timing cover. Alright. All of you that are still here, y'all are the real MVPs. Thank you for dealing with my mistake of forgetting to change out the timing chain and the cam gear. Totally forgot about that. But once we get that done, we should be... We'll work on the valve push rods, and then we'll put this bad boy up on the on the lift and do the bottom half of the engine, put some oil in it, replace the power steering fluid and all that stuff, and we will be good to go on this build. And this will be our third story car that we've completed today for Story Car Sunday, Story Order Sunday. Yeah, I think this might be a thing. We'll do story cars whenever we can. If we're running low on skill points, or if, you know, yeah, we just don't want to deal with a car that we're trying to rebuild or anything like that. We'll do a story car. But the next build should be Tuesday, if I can swing work and everything, obviously, and responsibilities. We're going to work on that van over there, kind of in the corner. It's kind of hard to see. All right. Cam gear is done. I'm going to mark that off. Where's our timing cover? There it is. Timing chain. Haha. Suck it. Okay. Alright, so we need 4 rocker arms on this side. And we need... I'm just going to go ahead and put these valve rods in that don't need to be replaced. And the rocker arms that don't need to be replaced. That way it kind of just like makes it a little bit easier for organization, and so I don't get dinged and yelled at for not having the right ones in there. Come on. Come on. There we go. Because these... Alright, so I need 4 rocker arms on this side and 4 valve push rods. So we're already in the T's. Let's go ahead and get our valve push rods. I think they're V8 OHV valve push rods, correct? They are. Cool. So, nope. No, not 4 turbochargers. Alright, 4 of those, and then our rocker arms are right there. 4. Alright. Valve push rod. Brand spanking new. Rocker arm. Brand spanking new. Okay. Tedious. Did I repair some rocker? No, okay, I didn't repair any rocker arms from my other van. Sweet. All right, so that side is done. See if we can slide over to this side. So those 4 have to be replaced, so we'll put these guys on. Hold on a minute. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 valve push rods, and is that... Okay. All right, we're good. I thought I was 1 rocker arm short, or 1 valve rod short, but I'm not. Okay, so 4 rods, 3 arms, 3. There's that. And we'll go ahead and put these guys on first because they're the ones that have to be new rocker arms. And then this is going to need a new rod, but regular rocker arm, engine head cover. Oh man, I sure hope we have everything done. Okay. Crankshaft, obviously that's got to get fixed, I get that. Fuel pump, we'll get that later. Rocker arms are good to go. Oh. Rocker arms, yes, yes, yes. Okay, so the push rods. Sweet! Alright, we're done with the top half. Hike this bad boy up. Alright, we do need a fuel pump. I remember seeing the fuel pump in there. And we're going to need some rod caps. I think we need 3 of those. And then we need some crankshaft bearing caps. But first, let's go ahead and... Can I not? Okay, come on. Can you not get over there? Come on. Come on. Replace that. Be done with that. Oh, we had one already. Okay. Son. Oh no. No, no, no. Did we just mess up? Did we just... Oh no. I think I just messed up. I can't take the crankshaft out without having to take the pistons off. Oh no. We have to... Oh, we have to take the whole thing off again. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. That's not good. That's not good. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Shoot. Okay. Well, it's already been an hour and 20 minutes, so because of that mistake, I'm going to finish this off stream. I don't want to put you through all of that again. I'll finish this off stream, and we'll do another. I can't believe I did that. Oh boy. Man, that sucks. That's pretty crappy. I'm not gonna lie. That does sting a little bit, knowing that I have to take this whole frickin' thing apart again just because of that crankshaft. Oh. All right. We're going to end the stream there, guys. I hope you have a good rest of the weekend. I sure am going to be a little bit busy trying to take care of this. But be sure to make sure you follow me. Put the notifications up so that when I do stream on Tuesday or Thursday, you guys do get a heads up so that you can tune in wherever you are. And on that, have a great rest of the weekend, and I will catch you guys later.